Welcome, everyone. Let's try this again. Got it going again, hopefully in the right direction. I apologize for that. Welcome to Creativity with Jennifer. I am so excited to be here with you. I'm going to give everybody just a moment to find me again as I was having camera turn issues. So, everyone, let's try this again. All right. So, um, I apologize for being late, but like I was saying earlier, I got a phone call from my daughter. She broke down on the road, so we had to go get her. And so I was a few minutes late. And then when I get on here, I have computer problems. So I think we're good. Give everybody a minute to get on. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I hope everyone has had a wonderful Monday. It has been a relaxing day as well for me. My daughter and my son's girlfriend, we went to the movies today and seen the movie The Last Rodeo, and it was a wonderful movie to go see it and a great message in that movie as well. And then I got to come home and go to the craft room and play a little bit as well. I have done that quite a bit this weekend, so that's been a great thing for my mind, my spirit, and just prepping things for you guys coming up in the month of June. I am so excited about advertising things that are coming up in June. We've got lots going on, so make sure you join my email and stay in tune for that. Now, real quick before I flip the camera, this is my free with purchase class. So whenever you place a minimum of a $40 order, you will get the total of 4 projects worth of supplies sent to you for you to make the projects that I am making this week. Now, I am doing 2 projects today, and then next couple of days, I will go live and do the other projects. But I am excited to share the projects with you that I have going on now. I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera so we can get started. All right, so hopefully this is going to work in our favor. Yep, there we go. Now we talking. That is much better. All right, let me move the embossing powder here because we're not actually embossing. All right, guys, I got a couple of things going on that I do need to share with you. One thing is, I thought, and I apologize. Oh my gosh, I apologize. But I thought my sip and kit class projects had already been sent out via email for invites, and I realized I had not sent that out. So, sip and kit, if you're not familiar with it, these are the projects that we're going to be doing this time for the month of May. This one is a new kit. It's called Share a Smile Kit. And then we have Beautiful Blues Kit. And then we have the Essential Occasion Kit. And basically, this is a kit that you will, all the supplies you need are in these kits. So this kit here, if you click on the link in the video, it gives you the prices. But this kit, I don't want to quote. I know this kit is $30, and it comes with your embellishments, your envelopes, your card bases, your ink, the block, and the stamp set is all in this kit. This one here, it comes with all the supplies that you need in this kit. And I want to say, this one is $25. And then this kit here, Share a Smile Kit, is $20. And all your supplies come in these kits. And we get together. This is going to be on Saturday, May 31st at 10 a.m. And you will come, you order the kit from me, and I will have it here for you. And you come, we have a great day together. So, putting our projects together, it goes from 10 a.m. until 12 p.m. All right, so 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. we will do the sipping kit class. If you're interested in it, I have the link in the video for you to register. If you are not local and you would like to purchase these kits, you can still do that. Just order the kit and I will have it sent directly to your home. And then you can prepare the kits at your time. All right, so got sipping kit class coming up. Registration is open from today until Wednesday at 11:30. And then I have to cut it because of the short time. And that will give me time to get it on order and get it delivered in time for class on Saturday. So sipping kit, Saturday, 10 a.m. until 12. If you're interested, please click the link in the video so I can get your supplies ordered. All right. Then I have Creativity Club coming up for the month of June. I am prepping May's Creativity Club now. So thank you for the ones that are participating in Creativity Club. I have thoroughly enjoyed Creativity Club. Once you basically what Creativity Club is a monthly subscription. You never have to worry about it. It is cancel free at any given time. And as long as you register by the 10th of the month, no, excuse me. Yes, by the 10th of the month, you will get that month's kit free. Now, I will give you a sneak peek. I will have samples of the cards very soon. But the Creativity Club for the month of June is using the Sunrise cells and the dies. So if you're interested, you will make anywhere from 4 to 5 projects. You do 2 of each project and you get anywhere from $20 to $25 in free product with your cost. Now, Creativity Club is a flat fee of $45, and it is, and like I said, you will get anywhere between $20 and $25 in free product sent to your home with a written PDF instruction sharing with you on how to make the project. And I will be giving you sneak peeks throughout the week, but I wanted to share with you that Creativity Club will be using the Sunrise Sale. You also can add this bundle on with the free shipping and handling because it's already included. So as long as you let me know in advance that you want to add this to your order, you won't get charged an additional shipping fee. All right. So I think we're ready to get started with our projects for tonight. Now, the projects that I am featuring and this is also the product of the week. And I will be posting more information about that as well. But product of the week is Country Flowers. It is a gorgeous bundle. And then it also has all these gorgeous dies. Now, I didn't get my little cheat sheet made, but I will get that made and post for you so you can see all the wonderful product. Now, this is the bundle that we will be using this week for the free with purchase cards. If you would like your cards to be identical to what I have, please make sure you have this set or you order this bundle because when I send you the card kits, everything's going to be cut out, but I cannot do any stamped images. That is against stepping up policy. So there will be no stamped images, but all the dies will be cut for you. And if you need to stamp on something, I will make sure that's all included as well. All right. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. I Hope you enjoy today. And if you are just joining in, please make sure you go back to the beginning and catch all the announcements because we've went over a lot today. All right, so we're going to do 2 projects tonight. And then, like I said, I will come back and this week and make the other projects. So free with purchase class, remember minimum of $40 order, and then place your order using the link in this video, minimum of $40 order, and then you will get all the projects that I make this week. Hello, Kathy. So these are the 2 projects that we will be making tonight. I am using Petal Pink cardstock. I am using basic white cardstock. The designer series paper is the country lace paper, and the paper is gorgeous. It is Petal Pink, Misty Moonlight. So we have here, I'm going to just share with you what I have. And it is double-sided designer paper. And let's see, here, and then here. And then, let's see, do I have some scraps? Yes. So then we have this side, and then I got to flip it over, and then you have that. So this is called the Country Lace Designer Series paper. I am also using Summer Splash. Is that the color? Yes. I am using the Summer Splash in here. I've got the silver ribbon. This is called Golden Silver Trim Combo Pack. And it comes in a roll, gold and silver. Oh, hold on. This is the gold. And I know you've seen me use that quite a bit in cards. And then here is the silver, and this will be what we use tonight, is the silver. And then I have a silver specialty paper in there. Now the colors that I used on the flowers is the Petal Pink. The gray in there is our smoky slate. And I use the Stampin' Blends in here as well. And then on, I use the embossing folder, the brick, what's it called? 3D. Uh-oh. I should have wrote it down. It's going to be the very last one, ain't it? I don't even have it over here. Okay. Let's see. Did I write it down with the instructions? I did not. Okay. It's the 3D brick embossing folder. I know that's the one. I just wanted to make sure I told you the exact name. Here's a catalog. Let's find it real quick. Now that stuff is organized. Also, Kathy, your catalog is in the mail, so hopefully in the next day or 2 you will be getting your catalog. All right, it's called the Exposed Brick 3D Embossing Folder. Okay? All right, so let's get started with our projects tonight. I've got these ready to go. Let's see, which card did okay. So I'm pulling out my envelope here. All right, so this is the first card that we're going to make. And I just wanted to make sure I had all the pieces right. And I've got everything pre-cut, so I didn't have to keep running around trying to go back and forth and all that. So I think we've got it together. So what I did is I took the silver specialty paper and I cut off just a little piece and took the dye and layered it just like this, and then I ran it through the embossing machine. Now I cut this off and I only used the little square that I needed to cut my die out with. If you run your entire piece through the embossing machine at one time, it leaves indentions in your specialty paper, and then it breaks down that pretty shine. So I always just make sure to use, like with our gold design specialty paper, our silver specialty paper, any of that special paper. I only cut off the amount that I need at that time because it will put indentions in it and then it's not as pretty when you do use it for something. All right, so I went ahead and I'm going to show you the stamping here for the flower. I took a piece of our basic white and our black momentum and the flower, and I just inked it up. Gotta get my, well, thought I needed to, alright, I grabbed my piercing pad here. Whenever I have the photopolymer stamps, I like to use a pad to give it that extra cushion there. So let's slide this up under the camera. And basically, what I did is I took my stamp and I tapped it really good. And then I put it down onto the basic white and I pressed down really well. And then I lifted it up and there is the image. Then what I did is I took, oh shucks, must have left it over on the die cutting station. But then what I did is I took the dies that go with it and I cut it out. So that is what this image is right here. Okay. All right. So then I took my blends and I just colored them. And I started out with the light and colored the limbs, the leaves, excuse me, not the limbs. All right. This has got a brush point on it as well as a tip. And I probably should be using the tip, but we're gonna hope that this works out right. All right. Okay. So then what I want to do is take my dark and now I'm going to just kind of touch a few of them. I'm not going to do all of them, but this gives it that shadow look. There. Okay. Same thing. We're going to take our petal pink. We're going to start out with the white, and then we're going to color the roses here, the petal pink. All right. And then I only want to do the middle piece of this one, the petal pink. Now we're going to touch it up with the dark. And this gives it that shadow again look. All right, perfect. Now I'm ready to take my smoky slate and, uh-oh, I've got to take the petal pink to the center of this one. I forgot. All righty. If you've never used our blends, they are so good to work with and so relaxing to color. Even if you say you're not a colorer, the blends, it just makes things pop so pretty. All right, now we are ready to color this biggie. So the colors, remember, I am using is the Summer Splash, Smoky Slate, and Petal Pink. All right, so we got to color the centers here. Okay, and then we need to touch up a little bit here with our dark. Okay, perfect. We need to put a little shadows on there. All right, so there is that. So now what we do is we are going to take our layered pieces here. Let me make these out of the way. So we have got different sizes. I need to go through that with you. So the card base that we are doing is 5.5 by 8.5. So here is the card base. This is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4.25. So we're going to go ahead and take this and we're going to fold it at the scored mark. We're going to take our bone folder and run it down to give it that good crease there. Then we have our basic white, which is our layer 1. And this is our 5 3 3/4. And it's going to go right there. Actually, we can go ahead and attach that down. So I'm going to take my adhesive. Now you can use liquid glue or whatever type of adhesive you like. I am using the Stampin' Up! Stampin' Seal. So this is going to go straight onto the card front. Then we have our Designer Series paper, which is our second layer. And this is 4 3/4 by 3.5. And then we're ready to just put this straight down as well. All right. Then you're going to have a white square going around that. Okay. Then we have a third layer of petal pink. And this one is 4 by 2 3/4.
Take over real quick. All right, let's do it again another hour, I guess.
Designer Series paper. And this is let's see. It is 2 3/4 by, All right, so it's 2 3/4 by 1 1/4. I didn't write that down. So by 1 1/4. Okay. So again, the strip is 2 3/4 by 1 1/4. You're going to go ahead and put your adhesive on it. And then this is going to go right at the bottom of your paper. Okay. Now we're ready for our teapot. So go ahead and put your adhesive on your pot. And then this is going to be tucked just slightly under your designer paper. Okay. Then we're going to take our silver ribbon and we're going to wrap it around our card and we're going to tie a knot. Tie a bow. Or a knot if you're not a good bow maker, because bows always come and go. Sometimes they're great and then sometimes they're not. So bows take practice. And sometimes I can do a great bow and then sometimes let me just do a knot. So let's see what today's going to be. It's going to be a bow night, I hope, because I really want a bow. All right. And then we're going to wrap this again. And hopefully, there we go. That'll work. All right. Trying to get it pulled down here so we can cut our ribbon now. All right. And it's a little bigger than I like. So what I'm going to do to take up some slack is I'm going to make sure the adhesive is on it back here and then just kind of fold it back. There we go. Just to make it a little tighter. Because I wasn't crazy about the slackness. And it looks like I need to do it again. All right. Come on. All right. There we go. Perfect. All right. Now, we want to take this now and put our dimensions on the back so we can pop this up. Okay? Because you know, I love dimensions. Dimensionals, excuse me. So we're going to pop this up with using our dimensionals. I have no idea where that, oh, there they are. Let me go ahead and use those. For some reason, they wanted to come up. All right, so yes, I probably have too many, but you know, you never can have too many. That ain't going to be my pick tool. That's what I needed. Must be in my other crafting bag. All right, guys. This seems like a lot of steps, but it is really not. It really goes by quickly. And the cards, I think, is gorgeous. So hopefully you think the same. All right, now we're going to do the same thing with our flowers. We're going to put our dimensionals on the back of our flower here. And we're going to put it down then. And take the backs off of the dimensionals. And then we're going to put this right on our tea kettle. Just like that. All right. Now, for the inside, I took a piece of our designer series paper, and this is for the inside. The designer paper is 1.5 by 5 1/4. So we're going to go ahead and run our adhesive down the side, and then we're going to stick it right on the inside of the card. Then we have a piece of basic white that is 4 3/4 by 3.5. And then we're going to do this, put our adhesive on here, and then this one is going to be ready to go. I'm going to leave the inside blank just because I don't know exactly what I want to use this card for, because it could be all sorts of cards. So I'm going to leave the inside a bit blank, but there is card number 1. Now for the envelope, what we need to do is take our stamp and stamp the corner, and that way it matches our card. And the color that I used for that is I'm thinking I used Smoky Slate. So we're going to go with Smoky Slate, and hopefully that is truly right. So we're going to take it, tap, tap, and then we're going to press it right down in there. Perfect. Then I took the stamp that says Flower Market, and I stuck it like the top of the tea kettle. So there is our card envelope that matches our card. Okay? You know what? I got to do my embellishments. My bad. My bad. All right, so for the bling, I use the low profile dots. I love these things. They are gold and petal pink, and they're just so pretty. So what I'm going to do is I am using the petal pink. We're going to take one of the big ones, and we're going to stick down there, and then we're going to grab one of the little ones, and we're going to stick right there. And then we're going to take one of the little ones, and we're going to stick it right on the kettle. So there is our finished product. All right. So that is card number 1. Now let's go on over to card number 2, which was this card. And so with this card, hold on 1 second, let me put those instructions with that card. Now with this card here, I use the petal pink cardstock. I use basic white. I use Summer Splash. And that is all that I use there. And the ink that I have is the Summer Splash ink as well. And then I use the low profile embellishments on this one as well. All right, so I've got the pieces ready for this card. And we're going to move that one over, and then we're going to get started with making our card. As I go along, I will tell you the measurements for this card. So the card base is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Okay. All right. Remember, when you place a minimum of a $40 order, you will get all the supplies pre-cut for you and mailed. And there is 4 projects for this week's free wood purchase class. And I'm doing 2 tonight, and then I will probably do the other 2 on Wednesday, probably. But then going back to this, my first layer is my basic white, It is 5 3 3/4, and it has been embossed with the Brick 3D embossing folder. So I'm ready to go ahead and put this down. Now remember, when you are using adhesive tape runners on 3D projects, please be careful with the pressure, because if you press hard on it, you will flatten your embossing and it won't show that it was 3D. So we're going to lay this down right in the middle there. Okay. Then we have a strip of designer series paper. This is 1 3/4 by 4 3/4. We're going to put our adhesive straight down here, and then you're going to put it to the edge over here, and there is a little white sticking out all around it. So on the side and top and bottom, there is a small shadow. Okay. Since there was so much cutting and coloring on this one, I have went ahead and colored these. And the same thing is the Stampin' Blends, and I used the Petal Pink and the Summer Splash for these. And I've done 3 of them. Also, what I did is took the dies, and I have cut out, here is the die itself, and I cut out some leaves out of the Summer Splash. Okay? So there was more of these to color, and you had seen me color the first one, so I didn't think you would want to watch me color all this again. So we are going to just go ahead and take our dimensionals, and we're going to go ahead and get it ready to go. Okay. Yes, it's going to take, I am putting 3 on each one. You can do whichever you choose, but I just like using a lot. So it's just me. All right, so we're going to take the backs off here. And if there are any questions, please let me know. And thank each and every one of you for being here. I am truly blessed to have each of you supporting me and guiding me through the times that I don't want to do things. And then I think of y'all. And then it's like, okay, I have to get up and go do this because I want to do this for you guys. So thank each and every one of you for helping support my business and doing things. I greatly appreciate each of you. And then just to throw it out there, Stampin' Up! Has it's always a great deal, always. But the starter kit is $99 this month. It goes until May 31st. $99, free shipping and handling. And you get $165 in free product. If you are interested in the starter kit and want more information about it, please reach out to me because I would love to talk with you about the starter kit and what's entailed, as well as being part of Stampin' Scrappers. I would love for you to come join our team. We have a lot of fun, and I would just love to talk with you in detail if you are interested. All right, so since that was small, I didn't want that tape to get everywhere. I am using a little bit of the liquid glue, green glue that we sell. All right, and I am just sliding this. I am just sliding it up under the raised flowers just to give it that bounce. All right. Now, we are ready to do our stamping, and we are going to say sending love with this one. And we're going to get our Pearson pad out and Summer Splash. But the starter kit, again, it's $99. You pick out $165 of free product, your choice, free shipping and handling, and you get benefits and discounts. So, again, if you're interested, please let me know. I will talk with you in more detail with that because I would love to have you be part of our team. All right. So there is our stamp. Now we've got to assemble it on our layers. So I am taking the petal pink and I put some liquid glue on it and putting it on the Summer Splash. Okay. And then I'm going to take our actual stamped image. Same thing, liquid glue. And then it goes on top of the petal pink. And then I want to take this, and I use dimensionals on here. I think, yeah, that should be good. So I'm going to take these off. All right. And then this is going to kind of go in the center here. All right. And then we're going to take our silver ribbon and we're going to tie just a small bow. Come on. All right. Okay. And now we're going to take our snips. We're going to snip it off. Oops. Didn't mean to cut it that short, but let's see what that looks like. And then we're going to put it on with our mini glue dots. So what I did is take our glue dots and I'm going to go ahead and just put 2 on here. And then this is going to go right at the bottom. All right. Now, we are going to take the inside and do the same thing for this one. I have the inside of this one is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. So we're going to go ahead and put our adhesive on the back. We're going to put this right on here. All right. Then we have a strip of designer paper that is 3 3/4 by 5. So 3/4 by 5. We're going to put our adhesive on it. Oh, you know what? I said that was too big, so we needed to cut this in half. So I used a half of an inch. Oh, and I done got glue on it, so let's see, how am I going to cut this? So the strip is a half of an inch by 5 because it was just too big. So a half of an inch by 5. And then it goes directly down at the bottom. And that way it matches the inside or the front cover. All right. Now we've got to do our embellishments. And again, we're going to use the petal pink. And we're going to stick one there. And then we're going to do here. And you do your embellishment in odd numbers because it's soothing to the eye. All right. And we're going to put that one there. Now, we're going to decorate this one a little more. We have our Winka Stella. So we're going to take this and rub it around on the flowers, and it makes some glitter. And I did some on the leaves as well because, you know, life is too short not to sparkle. I love sparkles. All right, there we go. I hope you can see the shimmer in that. Okay, now we got to do our envelope, and then we are going to be done for tonight. And then I'll put both of the projects back out so you can see them tonight. But let's do our envelope real quick, because what I did with this envelope is I took the little star out of it. I stamped it in petal pink. And again, I'm tapping into my ink pad. And I'm going to do it in 3. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the back. Okay. Then I took the Winka Stella and I just circled around them. And that made the envelope sparkle. And I'm going to do it again in the front. There we go. All right, so let me close out the ink pad so we don't get that everywhere. And then I will put the projects back out again. And that way you can see this is project 2. And then here is our project 1. All right, so this is the cards for tonight. You got two more coming. And then remember this week's feature is the Country Flowers, and this is the bundle that I used tonight along with the dies. And this is the product of the week is Country Flowers. And then these are the 2 projects for tonight. This is a free with purchase class for $40 minimum order. You will get the supplies for all 4 of these projects that I am doing this week. Also remember Creativity Club. Register by the 10th of this month 10th of June in order to get the June club kits. And we are featuring the Sunrise Sale. And then on this Saturday, I have the Sip and Kit Fellowship class. So if you're interested in that, I have the link in the video. Make sure you register. Deadline is Wednesday. I know it's short notice. I thought it had done went out and I did not schedule it. But the kits that I am doing is the beautiful blue kits. I am doing the essential occasion kit. And I'm doing Share a Smile kit. And if you're not familiar with the kit classes and you want more information, reach out to me. I'll be glad to talk with you about that. All right, guys, that is all I have for tonight. Thank each and every one of you. I will be back live on Wednesday morning at 6:15 a.m. with a copy and a card with Jennifer. Thank you and have a blessed evening.